Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sep. What's up, y'all? We gonna get right on into it. The Gamecocks destroys the Trojans, but more after these messages.
Yeah, they're my own. You see,
the Gamecocks destroys the USC Trojans in an onslaught from guess who? No other than Raven Johnson and Joyce Edwards. Yeah, they put on a demonstration of them not to be played with. But first, I got to let y'all know that Raven Johnson, you keep playing with her, you better put some respect on her name. That's right, coming in this game, doing what she has to do, orchestrating the offense, playing good defense, and guess what? Leading the team to victory, being the floor general that she is. And Joyce Edwards, I love to see it, baby girl. The game has improved. You can see she coming coast to coast and doing her thing, man. Listen, the Gamecocks is just warming themselves up, getting settled in, and they said it was a contender. I bet God did for her. They're crying in heaven. They're crying in heaven right now. Juju crying in heaven for the beatdown that they got today. Listen, the thing is this. When you're looking for a point guard, you have to have someone that is so disciplined and understands what the court is bringing to them on defense and offense. 94-50, they have to know it by heart. And they study what's going on in the game in rapid fire. They can call it off and make sure that every single time that they go down, them as an individual is trying to do the best that they can to put their team in a better place to win. That's what Raven Johnson is. So put some respect on her name. But Joyce Edwards, I love to see her just improving her game, looking like a little young coast to coast Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? She just down there, got all of the fundamentals. She also now taking the jumper. Listen, a step back, leg in the air. Yeah. So listen, we watched today for all of the quarters, the onslaught that the Gamecocks did, but more after these messages. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much-needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serve ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serv'n on Underdog Fantasy. Hey, yo, Raven Johnson is probably the most underrated point guard in the NCAA for all of this time. Listen, you heard what Dawn Staley said in the interview. She said that Raven Johnson only lost 11 times in her whole entire career. Now, you tell me, what can anyone say about a young lady that puts her time, her body, and also her mind on the line just to, listen, put her team in a better place than Raven Johnson. Let's read about it. It says here, they're real, yes, SSC, and they're spectacular. The number 2 South Carolina controls the third quarter to blow open a first half rock fight and beat number 8 Southern California 69-52. Southern California plays a 4-guard lineup, and the Trojans' bigs pose little threat to score or rebound. South Carolina didn't take advantage of the size mismatch in the first half, but the Gamecocks started dominating in the third quarter. In the third quarter alone, South Carolina out-rebounds Southern California 18-6 with 10 offensive rebounds. South Carolina converted the rebounds into 4 second-chance points and 8 fast break points and turned a 2-point halftime lead into a 10-point lead from there. The defense took over. One game after holding Clemson to a 0-17 shooting and 2 points in the fourth quarter, South Carolina held Southern California to 7 points on a 3-for-14 shooting. I'm going to give a lot of credit to Medina Okai, who just really controlled the paint. Don Staley said she was where we needed her to be time and time again. She needed it just from a confidence standpoint, knowing that we need her. She's a part of us finding out her identity. It says South Carolina finished with a 56-32 rebounding advantage and held Southern California to 33% shootings. South Carolina shot 41% for the game, but 48% in the second half, and overwhelmed Southern California with its size and athleticism. It's one thing to talk about it. It's one thing to see it on film, and it's another thing to experience it. Lindsey Gottlieb said 52 points is not going to win a lot of games. London Jones and Jazzy Davis entered the game averaging 17.5 points. Southern California held them to a combined 12 points on 6-for-21 shooting with their threes. Whoa! Hey, man. If that ain't something, listen, if that ain't something spectacular, I don't know what it is. I'm just telling y'all that South Carolina is real. And those of you who thought that South Carolina wasn't real, I bet that differ. Yeah, because guess what? When they all talk about how much you winning by the margin, no, what counts is the W. That's what counts. And then what also counts is getting the continuity with the team. And of course, we all know that we don't have to worry about Tanaya Latson in scoring. Tanaya Latson's going to be all right. She's going to work through this offense, find, her niche to get in here and get involved and win games for the Gamecocks when it needed. But this game with 4 guards, Raven Johnson answered the call, came through with the win, made sure that everybody knew what she was on, and she made it intentional. You got what I'm saying? She made it very intentional. Raven Johnson leads the game with let me see, 14 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks, 6 for 12 from the field. She had a double-double, guys. Do y'all understand how significant that is for a young lady to do that type of thing in a basketball game against a contender or so-called contender. And then Joyce Edwards, you have her at 17 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. I mean, what can you say when you have young ladies on your team as such? So, like I said, Dawn Staley is guiding her team to the winning path that they always stayed on. And Raven Johnson is at the head of doing what a point guard do. She does it all. The dirty work, the good work, the heavy work, the light work. Raven Johnson is there. Put some respect on her name. And Joyce Edwards has improved from last year to this year. And I would love to see that game when UConn and she meets Sarah Strong, who is her peer, sophomore year. But until then, hey, leave me a comment of what you thought about this video and how you saw the game in your own eyes. Please listen, keep it nice, keep it cute, keep the main thing, like my man K-Sap say, and go ahead, man, subscribe to this channel, like and share. Turn on your notifications every time I come on for a new banger, especially for the Gamecocks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got to get the horn for that. Explosion. And as always, I leave as I came with another banger. Love y'all. I appreciate you so much.
Chicago, it's the city of the wind. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big whites, and we all about a paper. Chicago, ain't another city like it right down Lakeshore. See newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with my city. I'ma rev it till I die. Seize up if you with me. Chicago. Now I'm right back at it. Took some time off, hit the gym, had to practice. Now they can't stop me. Some say I'm cocky, but I'm just confident. I know what hard work brought me. When they was having fun and going out, you didn't see me, cause I was on the ground trying to rise like a TP. That's what my city taught me. Now I can't get them off me. Feeding for a fix, needing caffeine, just call me coffee. But I don't need a substance, move off pure adrenaline. Aiming for the trophies, plaques goes in these synonym. I came from the gutter, on the other side of the glitz and the glamour, where they speak with bad grammar. So I do it for the people on every side of my town. Turn frowns into a smile, that's why I'm aiming for the crown. Outside of my objective, I'm sending y'all a message. Chi-town, the greatest city, never disrespect.